everybody, it's Gail from thehappystamper.com. I have a quick card for you today. It's super cute, you guys. So yeah, let me show you the card. I got this idea from a swap at our team meeting, and it was really cute. And it opens like this. Isn't that fun? I love it. So one of the things too, I didn't put this piece in here, but this was how she had it at our team meeting. So you could write your message on this piece, but I kind of liked it just like this, and thought I could just write a message down here if I needed to use it. Again, this is just one of my idea cards, but I thought this was super fun. And this is using a different set of papers, and it's also using the amazing Daisy Punch. I cannot wait to get this bundle. I am super excited. But for today's video, I'm using Birthday Blossoms. I love this set. I actually just got it. I have wanted it for eons, and it always took a back seat. So I'm excited to use it today. I'm also using our Pansy Punch, which makes it super simple. The cardstock I'm using is Sweet Sugar Plum. I'm also gonna use my scoreboard, or my cutting, what is this called? I can't think of it. Oh my God. It's our paper trimmer. Thank you very much. Gosh, I'm using Sweet Sugar Plum ink, and I'm also using Old Olive. And then I'm going to show you the papers and things that I'm going to be using. And those are coming from the Sweet Succulents. And this is the card here. Isn't it pretty? And it opens doo-doo-doo-doo like that. I love the colors, you guys. Love it. So Sweet Sugar Plum and Old Olive are the colors that I went with. Woo woo. And then on this one, I did add my inside panel, stamped that in the Sugar Plum. And then I also added an outer panel here, which is what I'm going to do. So let's set that to the side there. And the paper I'm using, if I didn't mention that, is from the Succulents, Sweet Succulents. It was a bundle. Succulent Garden, excuse me. That is going away too. I'm so sad to say, but it is. So yeah, all right. So we're taking a sheet of 8.5 by 11, and we are going to simply cut this at 5.5, like we would a normal, regular card. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this, but I'm going to try here. I'm going to try, folks. So I've got a template here for you. We're going to score this at 1 inch, 4 inch, and 6 3/4. Okay? So again, we're going to score this. We're scoring now. 1 inch, 4 inch, and 6 3/4. So I'm going to start backwards here, and I'm going to start at 6 3/4. And again, make sure you're using your score tool. I'll show you on mine. I put an S. I just make a little S on mine. So that 6 3/4, we're going to slide it over, and we're going to do it at 4 now. And I apologize if I'm not all the way in frame. And then at 1 inch. Okay, so this is what you're going to have, and that's all we're going to do for the cutter. I have already cut my pieces for the layering pieces. You want to make sure you get a nice crisp score, especially on these cards, because, you know, it's kind of like an accordion. So you want to make sure it's nice and flat and smooth. So this is what you will end up with. I don't know what you would call that, like a partial M? Something like that. A zigzaggy Z. Okay. I have already cut my panels, and I'll give you those measurements as well. our first piece, and I have used 2, they're going to measure at 1 inch by 5 1/4. And I'm going to simply go ahead and adhere these now too. And I'm going to apply my first piece with some snail adhesive. And this is going to be, let me just double check here. This outer piece. And this is too long. Hold on, hold on, hold the phone, hold the phone. Hold the phone, let me come back in. 5 1/4. Yep, it's too long. 5 1/4. By just a skosh. Just a skosh, it was too long. But you gotta have it perfect, right? I'm gonna make sure this is 1 inch too. Yep, okay. All right, so this is going to go on my outside panel. Wait a minute. It needs to be 3/4 of an inch. Sorry. So sorry. This happens, folks. This happens. This is live, if you will. YouTube. Sorry. But these things happen, even to the most experienced stampers. And this one is going to have to be 3/4 as well. Okay, now I'm good to go. Those darn layering pieces. I go in 1/4 of an inch. All right, so let's get back to business here. We're going to put this on our outside piece. Okay. And this piece, which is also measuring at 3/4 of an inch, by 5 1/4, is going to go on the inside piece. Super simple. Okay, our next piece is going to measure, and I've got 2 of these, 2 1/2 by 5 1/4. This is the piece, I'm going to set that aside for a sec. That is going to be the piece that I am going to stamp the sentiment and some of these beautiful little flowers. So I'm going to layer this piece here. I'm going to leave that one off for a moment. And then our largest piece is going to measure 4 by 5 1/4. And that's going to go on this large piece. And that's going to go here. Like so. And then on this piece, I am going to stamp some of these pretty flowers, and I'm also going to stamp on, I'm going to set this over here. I'm going to grab a scratch pad of paper, and I am going to stamp my flowers. So I'm going to start with the Sweet Sugar Plum, and I'm going to stamp this pretty flower. Now I know there is a way of lining up the stamp so it matches with the punch. I'm just playing with this, so I haven't figured all that out yet. So bear with me on that. And then I'm also going to punch this part that's going to be where I can stamp my sentiment. I think this is just so pretty. Just so pretty. And then a tip for you that I got from a wonderful viewer. Sometimes you get these little itty bitty marks. You know, if you press too hard like that, let it dry, she said, and then buff it with a, like a buffing block. If you do your nails or you get your nails done, you could even try a nail file. Just make sure it's white, and that will take it off. So thank you to whomever gave me that wonderful tip, because that happens to me more than you can imagine. Much more than you can imagine. Okay, so that's going to be our inside panel, and we can go ahead and adhere this to the inside right now. And then all of our panels will be in place. This is a very quick and easy card. I have got loads of ideas for other designer series paper that I want to use. Look how cute that is, you guys. And who doesn't love gingham? I am all about gingham and polka dots. Just the cutest ever. One other thing, I have gone ahead and I used our circle framelits. This is going to be the piece that I mat my flower on, and then this piece has the little scalloped edges, and I've gone around it. I've saved time so you don't have to watch, and I colored little polka dots all the way around. I just tapped it with the Sweet Sugar Plum Stampin' Right marker. And so you're just going to want to line this up as best you can. I'm not sure if this is the proper way, but it's good enough for me. I'll figure it out if there's a special way of lining it up. And then I will certainly pass that on to you. You could also bump this up if you wanted to and have it raised up. I'm going to go ahead and adhere this. I'm going to do just a little bit of watercoloring on this, and then we're done, you guys. It's super quick, super simple, and it's a fabulous, fabulous card. I really like it. Just kind of center that as best you can. You don't have to do this next step. I love watercoloring. That has just been my go-to over the last, oh my gosh, I'm doing it everywhere. My Bible journaling, just everywhere. But it gives just such a soft and pretty little detail that otherwise still looks nice, but I think it just gives it a little oomph. Just a little oomph. You could also put a rhinestone in the center if you wanted to. But I want to keep this very clean and simple. Not a lot of, you know, wah on this one. I'm all about the wah, but not today. Not today. And then I'm off to house clean. Oh my gosh, I have so much to do. So when you're applying your focal point, you're just going to kind of, you don't want to go too far over, and you only want to adhere the underneath part here, not this, because that part is going to move. So look how cute that is, you guys. It looks like it's just a plain card, but when they open it, voila, they know you're thinking of them. Isn't that so fun? I love this card. Love it, love it. Fun fold, super cute. And yeah, I think it's going to be a go-to for me with graduation coming. I've got all sorts of ideas here. So there you have it, you guys. I hope you liked this tutorial. If so, please give it a thumbs up, and I will certainly be bringing more of these to you because I'm going to be making a whole bunch of them. So yeah, there you have it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for visiting with the Happy Stamper. As always, hugs from me to you. And please hit the like button. Give it a thumbs up, please. I will know if you like this, and we'll make more of these videos. And make sure you hit the subscribe button. All of my social media will be linked in the description box down below. Again, the Succulent Garden Designer Series paper is retiring, you guys. So if you want it, now's the time to get it, because once it's gone, it is gone. And they mean business at Stampin' Up. I can assure you. So if you need to pick some of that up, or would like to pick up the Birthday Blossom set that I used here, make sure you head over to my online store. Again, the link will be down below. All the information you need will be there. Thank you for using the Hostess code if your order's under $150. You rock, and you'll also be getting a free kit for the month of May and June. All right, guys, big hugs. Bye.